Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're spectating Battle Royale duos. We got the Saturday or early afternoon lobbies. So these could be anywhere from men that are waiting to take their family out, they're waiting for the wife to get ready, they're waiting for the kids to get ready. This could be kids playing, right? They're on early in the morning, teenagers playing, it could be a number of things. And this guy just went off completely in the AFK area. Look at this. Okay. So his teammate is dead. He's got kind of no business being here, but I guess he is here. So if we had just spotted him a few minutes after, we would have thought that he's already dropping 3 kills. But obviously these are AFK players that he's killed here, so these technically don't really count as skill-based kills. These are more opportunity kills. So he's got a bike here, he's got a box there that he's not opened, so little details are missing. No slide cancel yet. Okay, so just based, and look at him doing a wheelie. What a... okay. Alright, buddy. Okay, so again, we got Padre the Bike. So, interesting name. Like, it's almost as if, like, his biking is his expertise. And what are we watching? Seriously, what are we watching? And how do you blow up a bike? I didn't even think you could do that. Okay. So his teammate looks like he's interested in that recon, so he's going to activate the recon. They are at the edge of zone here. Again, we got Padre the Bike, and we got Sinister Gates. Okay. We had 72 teams and 121 players. Okay, so one of the objectives of duos spectating, spectating of duos format is, you know, there's a huge dynamic between, between players and you know, their individual performance versus a team-based performance. And we just feel that we can evaluate, you know, how teams work and how individuals work together in a team setting in the duos format. We think that's kind of the best setting. Quads is also a good one, but you know, with quads, like, you can have one bad player, but 3 kind of decent players, and the 3 will carry the one bad. But in duos, you really need both people to carry their weight. But you can also have moments where one player can be the differentiator. And you got another guy in the area here. You see the ATV operating there. Nothing too crazy though. And I wasn't paying attention as to what happened with that recon. I wonder if the other guy just picked up the recon and took off. That's quite possible. So these could be PUBG players, because I don't think they really know what they're doing. I think they're just like looting house to house here at the most edge of zone. And I honestly would not be surprised if they get eaten up by the gas. I would not be surprised if they don't outrun the gas here. Now, they do have the car, so that is, you know, they have the benefit there, I guess. But if they didn't have that car, I could just see them dying in gas here. So these are below average players. No slide canceling, no weapon swapping, no really mission. You see there's a guy on the minimap on the right side there. And again, they're not really even looking that way, which is a little concerning, like Padre the Bike should be looking. And there's now a Jeep chasing them, possibly. No, the Jeep is deviating. Yeah, these guys don't have a mission. So let's see what he's pinged there. So he's just pinged the Park AO. And his teammate wants to take the Bertha for some odd reason. Okay, so this is... I think it's good to see players that are this bad, because then you can appreciate the good players. But this is a lot of guys that, you know, sometimes people think like, oh, I don't know if I can play the game. You know, it's too complicated. There's too many things here. You know, Bear Walker, your channel, you point out so many details, and you know, how am I ever going to learn all these details, right? So I can appreciate it can feel a bit daunting at times, but then again, just remember, everybody started somewhere, right? We started like this too at one point, so you'll learn as the game progresses. Look at that guy, right? He just threw an entire Bertha down this well here. And now his teammate is looking like, oh, I wonder if I can rescue the Bertha. And again, they're just running. No. Oh, there you go. That guy had a loadout. Stay down.
Hang on, I got you.
So that's his teammate right there. But okay, he's fully plated. His gun game isn't too bad actually. This guy's gun game is not bad. He's reloaded his weapons, so that's good. I like this kind of a position he's taken, but the gas is on him, so he can't stay here too long. He's got a car there, but getting that car across, it's going to take a little bit of logistics. Yeah, you see the sniper. Okay, yeah, you should be able to get across here, no problem. Looks like his teammate picked up the loadout that the guy had. No slide cancel. He is getting to zone here. Okay, so he's done a good job getting himself into zone. He's on the 4 kills now. 49 teams, 85 players. Okay. So there is progress being made, is what we're saying. So they don't really have a mission still. They don't really know where they're going. So I mean, I can almost guarantee you, I would put all my net worth on this bet. This team will not win. And we've yet to be corrected. And did we see a guy there on the left? I think we did see a guy there. Wonder if that was just his teammate moving. We didn't see the yellow, but I thought there was a guy sneaking around there. Anyways, yeah, these guys are not going to win. And you know, when we call it, like yesterday we were spectating a game and we said there's a guy with 15, I think 12 or 13 kills. Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. Take him out. Okay, good reload. I like that. Still got people, footsteps around him. Got a buyback option right there. There's still a guy here. GG's for him. GG's. That's it. That's gonna get destroyed and he's dead. Okay. So he's not that guy. And he got killed by not that guy. Okay, good stuff. Again, we haven't been wrong. When we tell you a team is not going to win, honestly, we are not. And it's nothing against the players. It's not that they are not ever able to win. It's just based on the circumstances, based on what we observe, we can basically predict this. And just like some financial analysts can predict, you know, how a stock is going to perform in the stock market. How life coaches can predict based on your habits how things are going to go. We can predict based on how you're playing the game. We can tell you whether you can win or not. So we have enough data, experience, intuition to be able to comment on that. Okay, so we got not that guy, and we got old Benny, odd Benny. Okay, so it's not normal Benny, it's odd Benny, Benny rather, not Bunny. So we got 37 teams, 64 players. So let's make some assessments on these guys. So one guy's got a self-res. Okay, so again, this team is not going to win, all right? And the reason why I can say that immediately is they don't actually have a mission. Like, they have a scavenger there they could have activated, right? Yeah, they could pick up the supply run here on the right quickly, pick up the car, take the Jeep out. I'm not seeing them mark this stuff. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're communicating this. Hey, let's get that supply run. I like to mark it because that's what allows you to kind of go to it more efficiently. But these guys look like they kind of know what they're doing. So maybe that's it's up top here, the contract. So if he doesn't pick it up, something is really wrong with this guy. And he doesn't. Unbelievable.
Fucking enemy.
Unbelievable. So what I would do in this situation is I would be thinking about moving to zone already. I would pick up that supply run and move out. Like you don't want to be on top of hospital. There you go. Yeah, you just don't want to be here. And those guys look like they're moving with a sense of urgency. That's one guy down. Full killed. And now Odd Bunny's in trouble, and Odd Bunny's dead. Okay. Yeah. So again, literally we called it and we told you, right? So, oh, it looks like they're chasing Odd Bunny still. And I wonder if we're gonna follow not that guy into the gulag. We possibly will. Okay, so not that guy, just won his gulag. And his teammate is dead, and he's got no money. Okay, and this is why we tell you to move out, right? This is why we communicate these types of things. Like, you want us to keep stacking your money. Now the regen is becoming incredibly hard. Now what I would do is I would go, even actually that helo is not in its natural spawn, so I wouldn't go for that. I would actually go for this contract right here, the supply run. And I would just hot foot it to the buy station. I think that would be the way to do it. Yeah, okay. So, looks like he is taking some advice from me. Now you're gonna have to have your knife out and run. So you can't really, you gotta really haul ass here. And somebody just took it, so I would deviate. I would actually go to this one on the right now. I would adjust my plan. Because there is a Jeep there as well he can take advantage of. Again, no brainer. Okay, fire sale. So let's get to this one right here, possibly. You're expecting that to be quiet. Okay, good. Okay, let's get a self-res. Let's get a buyback. Okay, self-revive kit. Okay, good. Teammate should land on that. Come pick up a self-revive kit. Come pick up some plates. Maybe a gas mask you can buy. $1,000 for the gas mask. I'd pick up that supply run still. I would go for the scavenger and supply run immediately. So if I'm not that guy, I would be moving. So Odd Benny, did he pick up his Where did Odd Benny go? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. Guys, like, land with your teammate on the ground. Like, what are you doing? This is... Look at that. In that situation, they could have killed that guy, taken his money. Right? Like, land with your teammate. It's a no-brainer, really. Now, again, they don't have any money. They're in regain. So we got 22 teams, 39 players. Again, a lot of logistical operations we're seeing. Not a lot of real gunfights, right? And again, we talked to you about this, that this game, oftentimes, many games that you'll have will not, you won't, some games you'll make very limited contact, if any at all. And it really depends on the decisions that you make. Where do you go? How do you, what situations you put yourself in, right? And it's really risk, right? And so I think that there's different philosophies, right? So some people will say, let's keep kind of going into gunfights because that's how we're gonna get better. And you know what? There's something to be said about that, because if you never get into a gunfight, you're never really gonna know how to win one. So I agree with that. I think Rebirth is pretty good with that, to learn how to like improve your gun game, because you kind of get options to come back over and over. In Warzone, the tactics are a bit different. Like, you really want to strategize and give yourself the most advantage you can in a gunfight. So one philosophy that one of our teammates has is like not to get into any gunfights at all. So he'll just run away from every gunfight, and he knows exactly who he is. And we won't say his name, but he knows exactly who he is. He runs, literally will disengage from every gunfight and just take off, right? And I don't always agree with that, because I think you need to sometimes assert yourself. Like, let's say there's a guy at the buy there, right? And like, okay, like this, let's see. Like, you gotta chase this, right? You got him one shot, you gotta chase him. Nice work, okay. Good buyback. Got his loadout weapons. Good stuff. Okay. So yeah, some people will just completely run away from every single gunfight, and you know you leave, and especially if you're in a team setting, that can create a situation for your team. Let's get the loadout here, guys. Good stuff. Let's see what kind of weapons we're working with. Let's just buy a bunch of single plates here, right? Let's use that $3,000. Okay, buy a couple of stacks of plates quickly. Let's drop your teammates a couple of plates if you don't want to buy. Okay, good stuff. He's got the AR with the... Oh, he's got the sniper. Okay, that works. He's got a utility box. That's good. There could be somebody on the train here.
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Okay, I like that they took time to investigate the train. I like that. He's clearing the tower here. So Odd Benny is actually doing a pretty good job here, and looks like they're under threat. That guy's danger close, so that guy's in those houses.
Target location.
Okay, he's got to like...
Inserting armor.
Don't have the money. There's no point running here. Yeah, now they're in a panic. No plates that he could have bought earlier. Now he bought a plate, even though he has a utility box. Okay. And he's got to take his knife out and run. And he's going to die in the gas. Okay. Alright, so that's the end of Odd Benny. Alright. So, again, you know, I don't know. I have no comments for these guys. Like, they weren't going to stand a chance anyways. So, let's go to the next team and we'll talk about them. So this team, so we got Tuna Banged Up A and Banged Up D. Okay. Tuna Banged Up A and Tuna Banged Up D. Okay. That's actually a pretty funny name. But these guys are about to get banged up right here. Yeah, they're both dead. Okay, that's a team wipe for them. Okay, so they got deleted. That guy had a slide cancel that killed him. Let's see how he's operating. So 7 kills. D-Unit and Jackal. Okay. Jack for all. So we got D-Unit with the 5-piece and Jack for all, or Jack 4 leader with 7 kills. Okay. A little bit of slide cancel, a little bit of bunny hopping. So these are Saturday morning lobbies, right? These are like not really sweaty players at all. All the sweats are sleeping right now because they were up till 5, 6 a.m. Just crushing everybody, slide canceling. So they're barely waking up right now. Whereas these are just kids and some grown adults that are waiting to go out to enjoy the nice day. They're trying to get a couple of games in, a couple of reps in. And so these guys are, I could tell they're a mature squad just by how they're operating. They're a little bit organized. You could tell they've got money here, or they're going to take advantage of the buy. Let's see if they do that. So I would give this team a chance for winning, and the reason why is because you see how they're keeping formation tight. I like that, right? So they can back each other up. They're moving a little bit early. They're not just waiting around for the gas, and they're looking at this guy. He's got good cover fire, and he's about to die. Oh, yeah, D-Unit is in trouble. They're dead. Okay. So we've been wrong before. That engagement was unfortunate. They needed to be a little bit methodical in that engagement. I think that the mistake there was the unsuppressed shooters. Okay, so these are the guys. Okay, Shark Boys and Shade Slayer. Okay, these are the guys. So he's got the 13-piece here, and let's see what Shade is working with the 7-piece. Okay. So both have one has self-reses, and this 14-piece, 15-piece is about to come up. Oh, he's downed them both.
Cancel. Simple ballistics.
He just dropped both of those guys. Nicely done. This is a nice lobby. I wish FX Juice was here. We'd be catching bodies in this lobby.
Weapon over here.
He's dropped his weapon there. Wonder if he's gonna get his sniper class. Oh no, he's got his gunfighter. Huh. Just interested. I'm just a little bit curious why he felt the need to drop it there. But anyways, neither here nor there. So 7 teams, 12 players. We're about to get into the final fights here. I think the Shark Boys got it. I think these are the guys. I'd go to that buy station quickly if I could, and just kind of get 2 UAVs up, or get 1. I would even pop an advanced right now. I would take my teammates' money and go pop the
Marking target
advanced.
location. 86 left.
Okay, there's somebody in there, so popping the advanced may not be easy because it can get challenged. So the advanced UAV means it's 3 UAVs. So you buy 3 of them, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, and then you put all 3 of them up at the same time, and then you get like a more advanced UAV, meaning you'll see pretty much everybody on the minimap. You'll see where everybody is. So even if you're ghosted, you'll show up on there. So that's the benefit of an advanced. You pretty much will have an advantage over where everyone is, and then you can kind of move. Oh yeah, his teammate is going. Looks like he's about to pop the UAV. He's about to self-res. Okay, buy a precision at least. Cluster precision. He doesn't buy a cluster or precision. I don't get this team. I don't get these players nowadays. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the play here. Don't tell me you're gonna pick this. Okay, that's a bounty. That makes sense. Okay. Don't go in there. This guy's in there.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Don't let up now.
These guys are attacking. His teammate got deleted. Completely unnecessary fight. And it's a duo and a solo left. Like, completely unnecessary, guys.
Enemy.
We didn't have to do that.
Gas is closing in.
Now he's trying to get the buyback. Pop a UAV, please. Please pop a UAV, for the love of God. Thank you. Buy another one. Good. Okay. At least this guy's got some common sense. Yeah, he's holding them. Nice work. Oh, I think his teammate killed one of them. That's what happened. His teammate killed one of them. Okay, so he's hovering now.
Gas is inbound.
Okay, I like this hovering option here because now, yeah, I would land on the tower there. Perfect. I would land on top of this building. Yeah, that's perfect. So just hold it. Nice. Okay, there's a bunker buster. No, I would go on top of this tower, dude. Okay, good stuff. Yep, perfect. That's what we want. Let's make sure we don't get died. Oh, perfect. Let's play it up quickly. And 1v2. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get eyes on, get eyes on, get eyes on, get eyes on. Go, 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 go. What are you doing, buddy? What am I watching? Okay, he got one guy. 1v1. Okay. Interesting twist here at the end. He knows you're up here now. He's gonna be looking for you. I'd maybe even pick up that. I'd go now. Get behind that truck. I'd get in that balcony right now. That's what I would do. Yeah, right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice work. Damn it. Nice work. Nice clutch. Okay. So these guys got the job done. I thought the risk that they took at Superstore was completely unnecessary. You don't want to really push into a team that's dug in. So they kind of made it harder on themselves, but they were pretty confident in their ability to get the job done. Got a little bit lucky on the roof there, right? Kind of landed on the roof, got some gear at the end. But overall, they did it a good job, I thought, overall. So good job to these guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think we got to really get these teams to focus. You know, you got to have a plan in this game. That's one takeaway. Just have a plan, right? Start the game, make some money, get some equipment, get some loadouts, get some UAVs. That's really the objective, right? And that's how you get good at the game. So thanks again, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.